Don't just hear my voice. Feel the truth in what I'm about to share with you. Because this has transformed lives. Quite powerfully. And when you let it in, it will change yours too. It happened to me on an ordinary morning. I was standing in my office, looking out the window. The world outside looked the same, but something inside me shifted. A realization came crashing in like lightning. We speak around 16,000 words a day. But here's the question that stopped me in my tracks. How many of those words do we say to ourselves? And more importantly, what are we saying? On your mind. It's not just a brain, it's the most advanced technology in existence. Right now, as you listen, it's processing every word, every feeling, every belief. And here's the powerful truth. It doesn't just process your words. It believes them. It treats them like absolute truth. There's a law in the universe, just as certain as gravity, and yet most people never see it. The words you whisper to yourself when no one's around. Those words are shaping your reality. They're building your future. They're writing your destiny. I've had the privilege to connect with women from every corner of the world. Different backgrounds. Different journeys. And yet, the ones who rise, who truly rise, they all have something in common. They've learned to speak to themselves with power. With clarity. With love. Not once in a while. Not only when things are going well. Every single day. But here's the beautiful part. This isn't some special talent. This isn't some secret you had to be born with. It's a skill, a muscle, and every woman can strengthen it, including you. It doesn't take years. It doesn't take perfection. In fact, give me just 3 days, and you'll begin to feel the shift. You see, your brain has built pathways, neural highways, over years, sometimes even decades. If you've been telling yourself, I'm not good enough, you've paved a road straight to self-doubt. If you've been saying, I can't afford it, your brain now defaults to lack before you even check the cost. But what if I told you, you can build a new road? That in just a few days, you could begin laying down fresh tracks that lead to belief, abundance, confidence, possibility. Because the most powerful computer in the universe isn't in Silicon Valley. It's in you. And it's listening. Every moment. Every word. So, let's start speaking life. Let's start planting truth. Let's start shaping a future that reflects who you truly are. It doesn't begin someday. It begins now. Let's begin with a truth so simple, so profound, that it often gets overlooked. A seed begins to grow the moment it's planted in fertile soil. Even if you can't see the roots forming, something is happening beneath the surface. And your mind, it works in exactly the same way. The moment you begin speaking new words to yourself, something inside you starts to shift. Fresh neural pathways begin to form. New doors, new possibilities, start to open. That's what we're diving into together: the words, the phrases, the exact methodology that activates real transformation. When I first uncovered this, it didn't just inspire me, it shook me. Science has shown something truly incredible. Your brain doesn't actually know the difference between what you vividly imagine and what's happening in the real world. Let that sink in. When you speak to yourself, when you say, I am capable, or I am growing, or I've got this, your brain responds as if it's already true. It builds new connections. It releases chemicals. It literally reshapes itself based on your words. Every time you say, I'm tired, your body listens. It makes you feel more tired. Every time you say, this is too hard, your mind starts closing the doors to creative solutions. Words aren't just sound. They're commands, instructions sent to your nervous system. Your words create your inner architecture. Let me tell you about a young woman I once worked with. She believed for years that she wasn't good with numbers. Every time she faced a spreadsheet, her brain would practically shut down. But we shifted her words just slightly. She began saying, I'm learning to understand numbers better every day. And something remarkable happened. Within weeks, she was decoding data with ease, reading financial reports with clarity and confidence. Her words rewired her brain. This is what I call the construction site principle. If you're building a house, you don't just throw bricks around randomly. You follow a blueprint. Your words are the blueprint for your mind. When you say, I am becoming stronger every day, you're not just being positive, you're laying down a solid foundation, brick by brick. This is about more than optimism. It's about alignment. Your words must align with the universal laws of growth and progress. When you say, I am mastering this skill, you're not pretending. You're giving your brain a path to follow. And let's be honest, every time you've said, I can't, you've built a wall. Every time you said, it's impossible, you dug a trench around your potential. But those walls, they're not made of steel. They're made of words. and words can be changed. Here's something empowering. Those mental barriers you built through repetition, you can dismantle them the same way, through repetition. You didn't believe you weren't good enough the first time you said it, but you repeated it until it became your reality. Now you get to reverse that process. Think of a single drop of water, seemingly powerless against solid rock. But over time, consistent pressure creates a breakthrough. That's what your new words will do. Spoken with intention, spoken with love, they will wear down every mental barrier until it crumbles. This is backed by something extraordinary. Your brain's ability to change. It's called neuroplasticity, the capacity to form new neural connections throughout life. Every time you speak to yourself in a new way, you're not just thinking differently. You're reshaping the physical structure of your mind. You're paving new roads that lead to confidence, success, joy, and abundance. And that brings me to the next powerful truth. Once you learn how to use your words with strategy and consistency, just for 3 days, you're not just adjusting your attitude. You are rewiring your reality. You're not simply changing your mindset. You're redesigning your destiny. Do you feel the depth of that? This isn't about surface-level positivity. This is about upgrading the operating system of your life. Now let's talk about the power of 3 days. Ever notice how some changes take years, and others happen almost overnight? There's something sacred about the number 3. It's not random. It's a rhythm of transformation. Just like steel must reach a certain temperature to be reshaped, your mind needs a precise window of focus to start its shift. 3 days is long enough to disrupt automatic thinking, but short enough to keep your focus sharp and your momentum strong. On day 1, you'll feel the resistance. That's your old programming, trying to protect itself. It's loud, it's stubborn, it wants to stay. But by day 2, that resistance begins to soften. You feel it a little more light, a little more space. And on day 3, you begin to embody the shift. You're not just saying the words, you're believing them. You're becoming them. This is what I call breakthrough momentum. It's like pushing a heavy boulder. Slow, heavy, relentless at first. But then it rolls. It gains speed. It moves with force. That's what's possible when you commit to changing your self-talk for just 3 focused days. You may have been running the same mental software for decades, but in just 3 days, you can begin writing a new code. No, not to fix everything at once, but to begin, to shift direction in a way that's powerful and lasting. You'll face moments that feel unnatural. Your brain will question it. That's okay. That's expected. It's proof that the change is working. Because when you say, I am becoming more powerful every day, and your old beliefs rise up to fight it, you're not doing it wrong. You're doing it right. That resistance, it means your transformation has begun. The moment a seed is placed into fertile soil, transformation begins. Even before you see a single sprout, the process has already started. The same is true for your mind. From the moment you begin speaking new, powerful words to yourself, shifts begin to take place. New neural pathways are quietly forming. New possibilities begin to rise. And that's exactly what we're going to explore together. How the words you speak to yourself can completely reshape your life. When I first discovered this truth, it moved me deeply. Scientists have shown that your brain cannot distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and one that's actually happening. Imagine that. Your thoughts, your words, when spoken with clarity and emotion, are experienced by your brain as real. That means when you say something like, I am confident, your brain begins to act as if that confidence is already alive within you. Let me explain this in a way that changes how you see yourself forever. Each time you wake up and say, I'm tired, your brain starts producing chemicals to match that energy. When you tell yourself, this is too hard, your brain actually begins to shut down the pathways that could lead you to the solution. Your words aren't harmless. They are not just sounds. They are commands, blueprints for your body, instructions for your nervous system. Your subconscious mind is astonishing. It processes about 400 billion bits of information every second. But what determines what it focuses on? Your words. What you repeatedly say to yourself becomes the programming for the most powerful supercomputer you will ever use. Your mind. I once worked with a woman who, for years, told herself she wasn't good with numbers. Every time she looked at a spreadsheet, her brain would literally shut down. But once she started saying, I'm learning to understand numbers better every day, something miraculous happened. Within weeks, she was confidently analyzing reports. Her words rewired her brain. This is what I call the construction site principle. Your mind is a building site, and your words are the blueprint. When you say, I'm getting stronger every day, you're not just making a hopeful statement. You're laying down mental scaffolding for strength and resilience. This journey isn't about wishful thinking. It's about aligned thinking, speaking words that are in harmony with the universal laws of growth. When you say, I am mastering this skill, you're not pretending. You're giving your mind a clear, empowering direction. Every time you say, I can't, you're laying down bricks that build walls in your mind. Every time you say, it's impossible, you're digging trenches around your potential. But those walls, they're made of words. And words can be changed. These inner barriers weren't built overnight. They were formed through repetition, and that's also how they'll be dismantled. Through consistent, loving, powerful repetition. Imagine a single drop of water hitting a rock. At first it seems insignificant, but over time with consistency it begins to wear the rock down. Your new words will do the same to your old limitations. You are not stuck with the thoughts you've inherited or repeated for years. Thanks to neuroplasticity, your brain can form new connections for as long as you live. Every time you speak to yourself with intention, you're reshaping the architecture of your mind. Now, let's talk about the 3-day transformation. This is where the magic truly begins. Why 3 days? Because 3 is a sacred rhythm. It's long enough to disrupt your old patterns, but short enough to maintain deep focus. On day 1, you may feel like you're lying to yourself. That's normal. Your old beliefs will try to hold on. But you keep going. On day 2, something powerful happens. Your mind begins to run out of resistance. Like a child throwing a tantrum who eventually quiets down, your old programming begins to settle. Your new words start taking root, and by day 3, this is where the shift begins to bloom. Your mind starts seeking proof that your new beliefs are true. It no longer fights your affirmations. It begins to accept them, embrace them, believe them. But this isn't just about positive thinking. This is intentional reprogramming. Each word you say during this process must be chosen with care. These aren't casual phrases. They are precise instruments, designed to create new mental pathways. Old thought patterns are like overused trails in a forest. You've been walking them for years. I'm not good enough. I can't. It's too hard. The 3-day method doesn't try to tear down those trails overnight. It simply shows you how to create new ones, stronger, brighter, more empowering paths. When your old voice says, I can't, don't fight it. Gently redirect. Say instead, I'm in the process of becoming capable. You're not smashing the old TV. You're just changing the channel. You're not forcing change. You're focusing, creating new thoughts so compelling that your mind begins to prefer them. And I will show you exactly what to say. These aren't just affirmations. They are commands, blueprints for your subconscious, and instructions for your future. Here's how to start. Instead of saying, I'm trying to succeed, say, success flows to me naturally. Feel how one struggles and the other flows. Your brain feels that energy. Each morning, don't just whisper, I can do this. Declare, I am designed for excellence. I am built for greatness. I am born for more. When your mind whispers, I'm not ready, respond gently but powerfully. I am growing into my potential every single moment. When fear arises, and it will, counter it with, I become more courageous with every breath I take. This isn't denial. This is transformation. You're not ignoring your current reality. You're speaking your future into being. Say with power, I am the master of my circumstances, not a victim of them. Let your whole body feel that truth. Each time you look in the mirror, I want you to say, I am becoming more powerful every day. Not just with your voice, but with your soul. When challenges come, your new response is, this is happening for me, not to me. That shift in energy changes everything. Before bed, whisper to yourself, while I sleep, my mind is reorganizing itself for success. Let your subconscious go to work. Your dreams are now becoming blueprints for your reality. And when you stumble, because every journey has bumps, say, this is not failure. This is feedback for my growth. You're no longer closing doors, you're opening windows. Remember, your words must be spoken with conviction. Say, I am becoming unstoppable. Like it's the most natural truth in the world. Because it is. This isn't just about what you say, it's about how you feel when you say it. Declare, I am worthy of extraordinary success. And let that feeling course through your entire being. This is the shift. This is your time. And what comes next? We'll step into how to structure your day around this new language, how to seize the moments when your mind is most open, and how to keep building the life that is already beginning to rise inside you. Are you feeling it now? That stirring inside. That beautiful shift already unfolding. Because what's next is your becoming. I'm going to show you how to weave these powerful words into the very fabric of your daily life, making transformation not just possible, but absolutely inevitable. From the very moment your eyes open, even before your feet touch the floor, understand this: those first few minutes will shape your entire day. How you begin your morning isn't just routine, it's the frequency you set for the next 24 hours of your life. This is where your transformation takes root. Before you reach for your phone, before you check those messages, before the world rushes in, pause. Take 3 deep, intentional breaths. Feel how in those breaths, you're not just taking in air. You're creating space for your power to enter. This is your moment of pure potential. The first words you speak, let them be words of power. Not tired, not resigned, but awake. I am awakening to my greatest potential. Feel that difference in your body as you say it. Your cells begin to vibrate at a higher frequency. Your neural pathways start to align with success. Your morning ritual isn't about just feeling good. It's about programming your mind for inevitable success. When you stand up, look into your reflection, and declare, I am becoming more powerful with every breath. Success flows naturally through me. Excellence is woven into my veins. Owning your morning ritual isn't just about what you say. It's about how deeply you feel it. When you say, this day belongs to me, your entire being must resonate with that truth. Your subconscious doesn't respond to empty words. It responds to emotional intensity. As you prepare for your day, carry this feeling with you. While you shower, repeat softly, I am cleansing myself of all limitations. Every drop washes away doubt and fear. Your mind doesn't see these as mere words. It accepts them as instructions for your reality. Now here's the secret to setting your daily intentions: make them specific, yet expansive. Don't just say, I want a good day. Declare instead, today, I move closer to my destiny. Every person I meet, every challenge I face, contributes to my growth and success. Before stepping outside, take a moment. Plant your feet firmly on the ground and say, I am grounded in my power, connected to infinite possibilities. You're ready to create extraordinary results. Feel that strength rising from your feet, flowing through every cell of your body. Your morning ritual must become as natural as breathing. These aren't just exercises. They are the foundation of your new reality. Every word you speak in these early moments is laying the blueprint for your day. Every declaration sets up an energy field that attracts success. You remember this: the world will try to start your day for you. It will try to inject its own agenda into your morning. But with this ritual in place, you are no longer at the mercy of outside circumstances. You operate from a place of power, purpose, and absolute certainty. As you move through your morning, carry these words close. I am becoming more focused, more powerful, more successful with every step I take. Let these words echo in your mind as you begin your daily activities. They aren't just affirmations. They are instructions to your subconscious mind. Can you feel how different your energy becomes when you start your day like this? Can you sense that beautiful shift in your very being? Because next, we'll explore how to maintain this energy all day long, how to protect this state of power, even when challenges try to shake you. This is where intention meets implementation, where words turn into your new reality. And as your day unfolds, remember, each morning is a fresh opportunity, an invitation to step into your power, align with your purpose, and move closer to your destiny. These morning moments aren't just routine. They are the foundation of your transformation. Are you ready to discover how to carry this energy through your entire day? When evening comes, that's when champions are truly made. The night isn't just about winding down. It's about integration, elevation, and preparation. It's the moment to seal today's progress and plan tomorrow's victories. Find a quiet space. Your evening reflection isn't just a review. It's a powerful recalibration of your mind. Start by asking yourself, how did I speak to myself today? What words did I choose? Use these words in moments of challenge and moments of triumph. But here's what makes this evening ritual different. You're not just remembering your day, you're reinforcing your growth. For every negative word you catch yourself saying, create 3 beautiful, positive replacements. If you told yourself, I'm not good enough, during a tough moment, now declare, I am growing stronger with every experience. I am learning faster than ever before. I am becoming more capable each and every day. Your subconscious is most open during these quiet evening hours. When you say, today's experiences have made me stronger, you're not just reflecting. You're actually rewiring your brain. While you sleep, your mind will take these words and build new neural pathways. This is your sacred time to turn today's challenges into tomorrow's strength. Instead of replaying difficult moments, reframe them. Every obstacle I face today has prepared me for even greater success tomorrow. Every challenge has deepened my resolve. Every setback has sharpened my focus. Now, here's the key to stepping into tomorrow. Speak it into existence before you rest. Say with absolute certainty, tomorrow belongs to me. Success is drawn to me. My potential is limitless, and with every breath, I am stepping fully into it. Your evening reflection is not only about today, it's a powerful way to program your tomorrow. When you say, while I sleep, my mind is organizing itself for greater achievement, you're giving your subconscious clear, loving instructions for the night ahead. Your brain will quietly work on solutions as you rest deeply. Take a moment to celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Say, I am proud of my progress. I am becoming more than I was yesterday. My growth is inevitable. These words aren't just sounds. They are the foundation of your tomorrow. As you prepare to sleep, create a mental movie of your success for the next day. See yourself speaking your powerful words, living in your power, and creating extraordinary results. Your mind doesn't know the difference between a vivid imagination and reality. So use this to your advantage. Remember this vital truthing: the thoughts you fall asleep with become the seeds of tomorrow's reality. When you declare, I am becoming more powerful every day, just before sleep, you are planting success deeply in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. Can you feel the strength of this evening ritual? Can you sense how it's not just closing your day, but opening the door to tomorrow? Because next, we'll explore how to bring all these elements together. How to create unstoppable momentum in your life through consistent, loving application of these principles. This is where transformation becomes permanent, where temporary change blossoms into lifelong power. Are you ready to discover how to take everything we've explored and turn it into your new reality? Right here, right now. You stand at the beautiful crossroads between who you've been and the incredible woman you're becoming. The power to transform your life doesn't lie somewhere far away. It lives in the very next word you speak to yourself. This isn't about tomorrow. It's not about next week. It's about this moment, this breath. Take out your phone or a notebook and write these words down for the next 3 days. I commit to speaking to myself with power, with purpose, and with absolute certainty. This isn't just a note. It's a sacred promise to your future self. Your transformation begins with your very next thought. When you step out of this space, your mind might try to slip back into old patterns. It may whisper doubts or remind you of past failures. But now, you know better. You understand these thoughts are not truly you. They are just old programming waiting to be rewritten. Start tonight. When you get home, find a quiet moment to look in the mirror. Don't just glance. Truly see yourself. See the limitless potential that's been waiting quietly to be unleashed. Speak to that reflection with strength and love. I am becoming unstoppable. My potential is limitless. My success is inevitable. For the next 3 days, guard your mind like it's your most precious treasure. Speak to yourself as if your life depends on it. Because, in many ways, it does. Every word you say to yourself is either building your future or reinforcing your limits. There's no neutral ground. Every phrase matters. Every thought counts. Keep a small notebook with you. Whenever you notice a negative thought creeping in, pause. Write down that negative phrase. And then write a powerful, loving replacement. This isn't just an exercise. It's rewiring your brain's operating system. Remember the morning ritual we talked about? Put it into action right now. Don't wait for motivation to come. Create it through your words. Let your first thoughts each morning be filled with power, with possibility, with absolute certainty in your limitless potential. Use your evening reflections to deepen your strength and determination. Each night, celebrate your victories, no matter how small. In speaking to yourself with power, acknowledge your progress. Honor your commitment to continue this beautiful transformation. But here's what makes these 3 days truly special. You are not doing this alone. You are part of something greater. Right now, all around the world, women are discovering this same truth. They're speaking new words to themselves. They're creating new realities, transforming their lives, one powerful phrase at a time. Your life is waiting for you to bring it into existence. Your incredible potential is waiting for you to see it, to own it. Your future is waiting for you to boldly declare it. These next 3 days aren't just any ordinary 72 hours. They are the very foundation of your new reality. So stand up. Feel the power flowing through your veins. Take a deep breath with me and say, I commit to these 3 days. I commit to speaking words of power. I commit to creating my new reality. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your transformation. Don't just walk away. Stride forward with purpose, with power, with absolute certainty that the next 3 days will send ripples of change through your life that will be felt for generations. Now, speak your new reality into existence. Create your future with every word you say. Your transformation begins now. The power is in your words. The time is this moment. Your new life is waiting for you.